everyone, and welcome to Saturday morning's live stroll with Azra. Currently 5:45, so a little bit earlier than we anticipated to be out, but funny old night last night, really. Obviously, as I mentioned to you on yesterday morning's stroll, Julie and James have gone off with the football team on a European football trip. Took them a lot longer than anticipated to get there yesterday for various traffic and other hold-up reasons. Didn't get there till, well, it's probably about 11 UK time, so obviously an hour ahead in Europe. So I was awake, sort of just keeping an eye on what was going on there, making sure everything was okay there. I was sort of watching the qualifying and a bit of the football and golf, so sort of had lots to sort of keep me going, but I just didn't really sleep that well after that, really. The dogs made their way up onto my bed to keep me company, which was very nice. Weather report this morning, it is currently 12 degrees. I am just in my shorts and t-shirt and sort of gilet, little mini gilet. It's a bit nippy still for this, but I think once we get going, it'll be all right. What is everybody up to today? Hopefully it's a non-work day for most. For me today, do some chores with Mum this morning. We're going to go for breakfast as well. We're not going for breakfast tomorrow because we're going out for Sunday lunch. So definitely going to do that tomorrow. Sorry, we're going to go for breakfast this morning, I'm sorry. And then I'll probably just be at home, just sort of doing a bit more tidying up. I did quite a lot of tidying up yesterday afternoon, even though it was really hot. It's not supposed to be hot today, so I might continue doing a little bit more today. Just see how I get on. If you are new here, good morning, welcome. We are from the UK, as I was just saying. I didn't get that much sleep last night. It's strange being in the house by yourself, actually. You've got the dogs, and the dogs are very protective. It's strange being in the house without Julie and James being there. How many more nights have I got? Tonight and Sunday night. There we go. Ooh. Got someone who doesn't know how to drive behind us, with revving the clutch and stuff. Not always ideal. Looking at the state of the car, it's not a surprise, is it? Really? Anyway, moving on. Hi to people saying, hi, sorry. That's Robin, isn't it? Sorry, I couldn't see it for a second. So we are going to do the fields this morning. So if you've been with me during the week, some of you may have been, some of you may not have been. We'll do a right at this road here and then feed down towards the fields. We are on 999 subscribers, guys. So if anyone can subscribe, you will become the 1,000th subscriber. And that will make my morning, guys. So hit the like and subscribe. It does really mean a lot to the channel and me. And my weekend will be complete before it starts. Go on, Azra, lead on. Come on, come on. And we've got a fellow dog walker over here as well. So we will no doubt be accosted by a dog off the lead, but we will see how that goes when we get there. Oh, there's two of them. Even better. Come on, Azra. Let's go. Well, at least it'll all be on camera. She's making no effort to get those dogs on a lead. None. Azra, good girl. At least she's walking back the other way. Don't start whinging, Azra. Come on. Azra. Morning. Right, go on, Azra. Just lead on. Definitely something wrong with this harness this morning, how it's sitting. I need to have a look at it when we get home. But we're on the bit on the skew, aren't we? I don't know whether that's just the way it's sitting in the cradle. It looks all right from what I can see, but yeah. In a minute, guys, you're going to see the sunset. I've been telling you about this all sunset, sunrise. I've been telling you about this all week. That at some stage we're going to see it. I'm hoping it's not gone behind those clouds. We'll soon see in a minute. Come on, Azra, lead on. There we go, guys. I don't know if that's coming out on the camera that well. Gone behind the big green shell anyway. But I don't know how well that's coming out on the phone. It's a bit hazy, but there it is. So we're now heading towards the wooded area. Again, all this is stuff you've seen in the week, guys, if you've been with me. The longer stroll will be tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. We won't be going in the car anywhere. I've made that decision because there's no point going anywhere. The weather's supposed to be pretty crap in the morning as well. So that's something else to take into consideration as well. My health. Azra, just wait. Good girl, go on. Go on, you can go now. I've untangled myself. Thanks to you. All right. So we're now going to be in the wooded area. Go on, Azra, lead on. Yes, take your time, no problem. Lots of people watching you. Do you remember, guys, we are on 999 subscribers. We need one more to get to 1,000. Any help and support you can give will be really appreciated. Make my weekend, actually. Get to 1,000 subscribers. You going down to have a look down there, Ezra? Ooh, she's having a good old sniff, isn't she? Come on, Ezra. There we go, got it back. Onwards we go. I am trying to do some shorts as well for the channel whilst we're out and about, but it's proven a bit difficult this morning, actually. I don't know whether it's just the height of the phone this morning or what. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to revert to using my other phone. Go on, Ezra. Lead on, lead on, lead on. Just to make sure I get some. These Meta glasses are really, really good, but it's the phone that's in front and sort of on my chest mount is the problem, actually. Are we going to see any deer in here this morning? We shall see. This particular section is actually my favourite bit. It feels very, very natural, countrified. As you sort of get to the end here, go underneath the main A10 with the other field, then back up sort of towards the village on the other side. Apart from that, hearing cars, you very much feel like you're apart from almost falling down the ditch, which I'm sure would have been highly hilarious. I need to sort this phone out in a minute, guys, as well. Just give me a second. Right. Azra, wait, because this is all skewy. Right, hopefully, let's tighten that up. Right, hopefully, that should be a bit better now, guys. It shouldn't keep dropping. Don't know why all of a sudden that started doing that. Oh. If we bring little Ralphie on Monday, we won't be doing under the bridge. We'll just go straight down there, which again you will have seen before when we've done previous strolls. So we won't be doing this section. I think it's just too long for him to add this on as well. Come on, Azra. So, where is everybody watching us from this morning? What time is it where you are? Any news, any gossip from your lives? Anything you want to share? As I say, my life this weekend is peace and quiet, sorting out, quite a lot of sport on. Got a nice Sunday lunch tomorrow. So it sounds like I'm really busy. I'm really not. I'm as busy as I want to make myself, to be honest with you. But I did do quite a lot yesterday afternoon, which I'm quite pleased with. Go on, actually, lead on. in a minute, guys, we're going to be making a turn into the sun, and you're going to really hopefully see it, which I've been promising you sort of on the morning strolls when we've been hitting here probably about, I don't know, 5:20. It's just too early, but this morning, what is it now? 6:05, and the sun is up. It's a bit hazy this morning. I think had this been yesterday when we had brilliant blue skies, it would have been far nicer. But at least it's not raining yet. It is coming, but I think it's going to be later on this afternoon. So again, any activities you want to be doing, outdoor activities, certainly in the UK, depends where you're watching us from, get done this morning. I think later on this afternoon and tomorrow is a bit of a washout, and then Monday's supposed to be dry. So that's your weather report for the bank holiday here in the east. And they're saying we might have a bit of thunder and lightning later. Well, if that happens, that'll be great, because I'll be out there videoing away for the channel. Well, not out there, but from the house. There you go. You can see the sun now. Oh, I'll just sort the camera out in a minute again, because again it's dropped. Oh, it's so frustrating. Just bear with me, guys. To be fair, I'm not sure it has dropped. I think it's just where it's aiming. I don't think it was in the cradle properly. There we go. Hopefully you can sit a bit better now. As we come under the branches of this tree in front, I think you'll see it a lot better. Go on, Azra, let's lead on. Yeah, there we go. Again, almost went flying. Go on, Azra, lead on. Beautiful. Beautiful morning. Little bit chilly, but a beautiful morning. And I can tell you officially, guys, now we are at 1,000 subscribers. I've just had a little notification, which is why I just paused. We are now at 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. I will do a little video a little bit later on, thanking you all. And there will be, no doubt, another challenge for the next 1,000 incoming. I said this all along. When we get to 1,000, there'll be a little challenge to get to the next 1,000. And I think you're going to like it. Whether I will, Julia won't do it. I think James would do it. Not going to spoil it. So that's why it gives me a bit of time to get to the next 1,000 subscribers, because if we're doing the particular challenge, it will be we will need all the time, because it'll be next July. That's July 27. Come on, Azra. We're in this particular place. Clear to the left, clear to the right. Oh, it sounds like a song, doesn't it? Should I have jumped up or hip hopped? But yeah, that has made my morning, made my weekend now. Come on, Azra. Good girl. Over the yes. Right, I think that's enough of doing some shorts. Can have a look at those later, do some more tomorrow. We've got plenty of time, plenty of light tomorrow as well, so we will carry on. We are now heading back up the moor, which will take us towards the down to the high street. I'm not gonna go around the fourth field today. I don't think. I'll think about it as we get closer. Maybe we will, because that's the time when you see crazy dog being crazy. She finds a stick. I'll think about it. As we're getting further round, I am beginning to warm up quite a lot. It's not massively, temperature hasn't massively changed because the sun, although it's now up or semi up, it's not really given any warmth yet. I'm still sort of currently sort of 12 degrees. In fact, it's gone behind the clouds now, the sun. I think once it's higher in the sky, it'll be quite a nice morning actually. I was going to do a vlog this weekend, my weekend alone, but with the best intentions, guys, I just think it would be pretty boring, to be honest with you. I did a lot clearing up yesterday, tidying up, which really, who cares? And then today, again, no real plans. Tomorrow, no real plans. One of them, isn't it? If you're going somewhere and doing something, then it's fair enough, isn't it? When you're just at home and home alone, by the way, it's even worse, isn't it? So it's yeah. Hopefully, Azra's horsey friends might be a bit closer this morning. No, they're all over the back. She always goes to have a look, but they're always over the back there. Well, you might be able to see them in the distance there, just over the back there. But she always goes to have a look. Come on, Azra. What I had got to do, we've actually got free electricity today, 8 till 4. So what I'm going to do, just before I go out, is turn the wash on. Let's see, what's it now? Yeah, 6:15. So I'm going out about 7. So I will be using a little bit of electricity today, between 7 and 8. Turn the hot tub on as well. That is something I will make use of over the weekend for sure. I didn't check it yesterday, in actual fact, because I got the levels pretty perfect. Last weekend I did put another chlorine tablet in when we finished with it last weekend. I also put some the foam stuff in there as well to stop it frothing up. Because I hadn't put any of that in, and that was quite noticeable last weekend. So I did do that. Go on, Azra, lead on. Not that tired, Azra. You're really not. What are going to be like when we've got little Ralphie with us on Monday? What's it going to be like then? Go on, Azra, lead on. She's obviously got the itch. So we're going to be going into the fourth of the 4 fields in a minute, guys. And that will hopefully yield her finding a stick. And then you can see the crazy and the crazy dog. We will see. Hopefully you'll see a little bit more of the sun as well. We've got a stick immediately here. Not a very big one though, guys. You just destroy that. So try and find a bigger one. Come on, Azra. Try and find a stick. More worried about sniffing rabbit and fox poo. What she's worried about. That's too small. Oh, come on. Let's not have rotten luck today with sticks. Come on, Azra. It all depends on what pulls out the trees and what other dogs leave. You got one here that dog's absolutely destroyed. That was not Azra. Trying to find one, guys. Looks like Azra's going to the loo again. Lucky I bought more bags, isn't it? Because you normally never go twice. Right, we need to find a stick, Azra. I'm even looking in the bushes to see if you've got in there. Crazy this morning. Come on, let's make the turn. Promise you she's with us still, guys. She's worrying so much about the rabbits and the foxes stuff. She's forgetting she's on the stroll. That's annoying that we can't find a stick this morning. Come on. Good girl. Because I'm wearing my shorts as well, I'm able to revert to wearing my trainers as opposed to my boots. And it is still pretty wet underfoot, shall we say, guys. So, yes, I can feel it coming through my trainers at the moment. Haven't got wet socks yet, though, I don't think. And we'll almost be at the end of this in a minute, actually. And then there won't be any more of that. Go on, Azra, lead on. We'll just make our way to the dog bin. Even these sticks are more like twigs than sticks, Azra, to be fair. Wouldn't be any good for you. I reckon them. All right. Onwards. Come on, lead on. This is the thing about live trials, guys. They're very unpredictable. And even more unpredictable when you've got an animal, especially when there's a squirrel about to run across the road. I'm surprised she didn't dart for that then. She normally would, but there's a few over there. I think she gets to a point on the stroll where she's just so puffed. I don't think she can be bothered, although she is looking at what's going on. More the rabbits that are antagonising her now than the squirrels, to be fair. This is what a village is like, isn't it, guys? Deers, rabbits, you see them all. The village life. I did tell you, we very spontaneously booked a cruise for 2028 in the week. It was it wasn't a last minute thing. Clearly not a last minute thing, being 2 years in advance or over 2 years in advance. But all the deals went live with P&O on the 30th of April, and we had been keeping an eye on it. And the cruise we picked is sort of southern Europe, and it's a fly cruise, so we actually fly out to Valletta. So you're straight into the heat. Whereas when you leave from Southampton, you've obviously got those first few days, depending on when you go, of it being cold. Now, obviously it's a long way away, but time will tell as to what we were going to prefer to do. What I will say is, the big thing straight out of the blocks is what you can take, because clearly you only get so much weight because you're flying, which is obviously 23 kilos, I believe. So straight away, that will mean you've got to restrict yourself to one suit, probably a couple of shirts, and a suit takes up a lot of room in the case, leave you me. And then you've obviously got your shorts, your t-shirts, probably wear a pair of jeans, which probably won't be great going into Malta in the middle of the summer in a pair of jeans, but that's what it would probably have to be. And try and not take the sort of the old suitcase hand luggage, just take a backpack back in. That does restrict you a little bit as to what you can take, but we'll deal with it. I'm talking away. We've missed our exit for the science park. Doesn't matter this morning, to be honest with you. Back up onto the main road now, guys, where some of you may recognise. Azra, come on the pavement. Let's go. I think we're getting to the point where we're probably going to wrap this up, guys, anyway. It sort of ended quite nicely with the last few people just dropping off. So have a great weekend, whatever you're up to, and we will reconvene tomorrow.